7 things non-profits can do to promote themselves online. If there is one thing that non-profits don't have a lot of, it's money. That's why if you run a non-profit, you have to come up with creative, inexpensive ways to promote your organization. It is particularly important to promote your non-profit online. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do this if you know what you are doing. Here are 7 things that you can do to promote your non-profit online without going over your limited marketing budget. 1. PPC with Google Ad Grants. Pay-per-click PPC marketing isn't just about paying for something. Google's Ad Grants program pretty much gives money to non-profits so they can advertise on the Google search engine. Microsoft and Google give approximately $1 billion to non-profits annually to help them with advertising. All you need to be considered for a grant is an AdWords account, a Google non-profit account, and your AdWords customer ID. Snapchat is a tool that you need to take advantage of along with other real-time apps. You can use these apps to show donors the work that your nonprofit is doing in real time. This way, they see where their money is going, and they will be more likely to contribute again in the future. If you are working on a project, snap regularly to let your followers see the progress that is being made. There are a number of great services that will help to promote your nonprofit online. TechSoup provides images for non-profits to use. NYC Helpdesk helps with SEO for non-profits. Their service will help build brand awareness and increase website traffic. There is also Google for non-profits and Bright Nonprofit, a group that will help you with video marketing. Be sure to also check out MailChimp, which handles email marketing for non-profits. Facebook now allows some non-profits to add a Donate Now button to their Facebook pages. This lets users donate money while they are on Facebook, without having to navigate to another website. You need to have a verified Facebook page. Hold verified 501(c)(3) status. Be based in the United States. And agree to all of the terms and conditions. If you meet all of the conditions, you could start collecting donations through your Facebook page. You never know who in your network knows someone who could be a huge help for your nonprofit. For instance, someone may know a celebrity and may be able to talk that celebrity into writing a short post asking people to donate or volunteer for your nonprofit. All you have to do is talk to one person who can advocate for you in a big way. And you will get a lot of donations. Tap into your network to find the most influential people you can reach. It is time to start targeting the influencers on social media websites. These are the people who not only have followers but have value with those followers. In fact, many businesses are now targeting these influencers rather than a targeted audience of potential customers. They've found that this strategy is ultimately a lot more effective for helping them gain new followers and customers. Non-profits can do the same to gain more donors and volunteers. While a lot of groups simply post events on their own Facebook pages, there is also an ad option for promoting events that many are not aware of. This is one of the best ways to be able to reach out to those who aren't already following you. Setting up an event ad is quick and easy. And it doesn't cost much, so it won't dent your budget. Bruce Harfum is a project management professional and founder and CEO of Project Management Hacks. Read full profile. Creating a good work-life balance is a struggle for many people. However, maybe we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves, as this concept is fairly new. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the first known instance of the phrase only dates back to 1977. The dictionary defines the term broadly, of or relating to both work and personal life, designating the relationship between the two. Today, work-life balance is a common notion and a concept many people pursue. Fortunately, there are some indicators that can help you find out if you've managed to achieve a good work-life balance. Let's get started. Coming up with clear priorities for your life means that decisions are easier. You know who is most important to you, and which values you want to focus on with your goals. Your priorities will shift and evolve over time. This is normal and good. A newly minted lawyer in his mid-20s may accept working 60 hours per week to build experience, while a senior professional often has the confidence, experience, and perspective to say no in order to create free time to focus on her family or hobbies. Saying no at work is an art. If you constantly say no to the management, your reputation will gradually erode, and your chances for better opportunities and promotions will do the same. On the other hand, a thoughtful no demonstrates that you are thinking through your priorities. Do your best to only say no when you feel it's necessary. This is a skill, and one that develops over time. If you feel that you need some time to focus on coping with stress, don't be afraid to say no to that extra weekend project your boss wants you to take on. Kindly suggest that it can wait until Monday. When you think of work-life balance, you may imagine an ideal world where you arrive home each and every weekday at 6 p.m. Unfortunately, you may not be able to achieve these work hours every week. For example, corporate accounting professionals often experience long hours during the month-end process. If you know that you will face longer hours at certain times of the year, plan in advance to meet those commitments. Of course, if you have just completed 10 straight weeks of 60-hour work, then you probably need to reassess your work habits. The idea is to achieve balance as often as possible but not to stress out when one day feels a little off. Unless your workplace operates based on a billable hour model, simply logging more hours does not create more value. In fact, Parkinson's law suggests that adding time to your workday causes you to lose focus. After all, you may think that you can log in just a few minutes on Facebook because you can always make up the time later. Work experience, education and specialization are critical factors in attaining a high income. Simply logging more hours at the office, regardless of value, does not matter. Make the most of your time at the office with good time management skills. And watch the value of your work increase. On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate your energy and effectiveness at 10 a.m.? How does that compare to 4 p.m.? Many people find that their energy and ability to focus gradually declines throughout the day. If this is happening, it may be time to learn how to manage your energy more. You may need to get more sleep and use other stress management techniques to keep your energy at a steady level throughout the day. This will help you save some time and energy for when you go home to your family. Few spouses and children enjoy spending time with zombies. It's normal to experience a lull in energy in the afternoon. But your energy should come back before you clock out. If not, you can try adjusting your diet, squeezing in an afternoon workout, or taking a short nap when you get home in order to stimulate your body's energy reserves. Some organizations have a better track record in the area of work-life balance than others. Instead of attempting to change the dysfunctional culture of a large organization by yourself, do yourself a favor and work for an organization that values work-life balance. Fortunately, more and more companies are recognizing the importance of work-life balance. So you can find good options in many different industries. If you're looking for a new job, try to feel out the company culture during your interview. You can even explicitly ask for the hiring manager's thoughts on work-life balance. Some people consider exercise a luxury to be enjoyed and pursued sometime in the future. If you are living a balanced life, you have understood the importance of getting exercise. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, an effective exercise week includes both aerobic activity, e.g., walking, running, cycling, swimming, and muscle-strengthening activities, e.g., lifting weights and/or body weight exercises. Without an effective exercise routine, your energy levels will decline and that will impact your ability to work and enjoy life. Anticipation makes life sweeter and more enjoyable. Growing up, you may have looked forward to your birthday or Christmas for weeks. Fortunately, you can harness that same power each and every day with your personal time. It could be something like reading a book for half an hour, attending a concert, going out for quality time with friends, opening the occasional bottle of wine, or watching a new series on Netflix. One 2019 study reported that 55% of workers reported that they did not use all of their vacation days. Of those lost vacation days, 236 million were completely forfeited, which comes out to $65.5 billion in lost benefits. Your paid vacation time is part of your compensation. So failing to use it is like setting cash on fire. Use this time away from work to recuperate your energy and focus on your mental health. Do you have systems and habits to stay focused and productive? That's one of the best ways to save time so that you leave the office on time each and every day. You can start by creating some professional assets to increase your effectiveness. You can also experiment with different ways, and different times, to commute to the office. In some organizations, you can achieve a great deal before 9 a.m. because the office tends to be quiet early in the morning. If you have trouble focusing throughout the day, Try using block scheduling or the Pomodoro method to keep you on track. If you have already managed to create a good work-life balance, that's great. If you've read through this list and realized that you're missing a few pieces, it's never too late to get started. Find what helps you feel both productive and fulfilled to create a life you can be proud of. BBC, the law that explains why you can't get anything done. CDC, how much physical activity do adults need? CNN Travel, a record 768 million U.S. vacation days went to waste last year. A study says. Text source, lifehack.org.